Welcome to another video of Diski Diary, guys. I've got very exciting news. Thank you for tuning in. Mangabe ulana bafethu kule channel, it means uthanda ibhola. So yeah, guys, I have a very exclusive list. Abayilikile. I've just received that email about 30 minutes ago. So yeah, last video we spoke about Orlando Pirates and their biggest kept secret in terms of Uguti, who could be their next coach. So yeah, guys, remember, download this video, put it on watch later, subscribe it, share it if you want, because in about 3 months time you will recall izinto engazikhuluma kule video. So yeah, guys, I'm not going to waste any time. I'm going to talk about elite list yama player azo unveilwa Kaizer Chiefs. So this is what basically Kaizer Chiefs said for that press conference. It was supposed to happen today, but I believe they are still finalizing a few players to unveil before they go to Netherlands. So one thing is clear from last season. Kaizer Chiefs played attacking football. They created the most number of chances, even more chances than eventual champions Mamelodi Sundowns, even more chances than Orlando Pirates, CAF Champions League semi-finalist. So it looks like Nabi has gone all out to buy the most lethal strikers available on the continent. Nabagalala ngabafethu afunana ne-striker. Michael Olunga will add the much needed firepower up front. 13 goals in 24 games make him an attractive profile for a club like Kaizer Chiefs. And yeah, last season ngiyabona ushaye 29 goals in 33 games. So obviously that guy, it's a no-brainer why he is being signed and why his name is on this list that I will reveal to you. Is obviously a constant source of goals for Al Dulahil in Qatar. So Kaizer Chiefs ayimoshanga anytime isayina ulokuzana Michael Olunga. I've already talked about him. If you've been watching Itiski 99, it's not the first time I'm talking about Olunga, guys. And funny enough, guys, we know the reports that have been coming from the media this week. Fiston Maela, which Fiston Maela Loku, Fiston Maela Sundowns, Fiston Maela that. I did some digging, and Lokuzano Fiston Maela, my source tells me that Fiston Maela wants to come to Naturena, despite a bigger offer from Mamelodi Sundowns being on the table lapayana ku Pyramids, despite a bigger offer coming from oil-rich Saudi Arabian teams. So Fiston Maele was very keen to join Nasreddin Nabi on the Kaizer Chiefs project. So when I look at the situation yaga Maele, it looks exactly like the situation yaga Saleng. Usaleng naye, he was bekafuna ukuhamba amele aye lapha ku Al Ahly before he was approached by Kaizer Chiefs, guys, ifuna ukumbhela out of his contract situation. So we all know ukuthi uSaleng is trapped at Orlando Pirates, but you know there's nothing the player can do because he does have a contract to fulfill and to honor, and it's exactly the very same thing ngathi izoyenzakala ku Fiston Maele, because I club yakhe ithi ayimrelease. I think bafuna ukumthengisa le Saudi Arabia because they've received triple times more than what they've received here from South Africa. However, the player is adamant ukuthi ufuna ukuza kuNabi. So it looks like Fiston Mayele might have to stay at Pyramids for another season. So guys, ningitsheleni what you make of that that player being frozen by his contract there at Pyramids, because there's no way magathi yena ufuna ukuyale bathi thina we've received the club. It's well within the club's right, because they're running a business anyway, to say no, we are not going to accept that offer, we are going to accept this one. But if a player says he wants to go elsewhere and they don't come to an agreement, then the player is stuck. So that's a very similar situation between Umayele and Osaleng. So yeah, guys, I understand why Kaizer Chiefs are linked and have signed some of the best and big name midfield maestros. You know, all the teams of Kaizer Chiefs have been blessed with great midfielders, even on the bench. Players who would come in, change a game, yabakhumbula bo Skalkvik. So that's why you find stars like Faisal Salum, you know, with reports saying that he's signed a 3-year deal. Obviously, Kaizer Chiefs are aiming to go all the way in the CAF Confederations Cup. So players like Ama International, Afana Njengabo Salum, they have a big role in making sure that Kaizer Chiefs emulate the winning squad of the African Cup Winners' Cup. You remember, guys, that team Yagamshin Etukral. So the likes of Salum will see if they can emulate the likes of Abotabo Muki. I remember, if you also remember, Tiki scoring a brace when Amakos defeated Club Africain of Tunisia by 3-0. So yeah, guys, on the list also is you know, Percy Tau and Oswin Apollos is on the list. You know, this list is it's Kaizer Chiefs fans are going to get their very guys in Zoba excited. Manibona le list, I will show it to you at the end of the video. Yeah, Percy Tau, Oswin Apollos, midfield, these two wingers are on the list, guys. So I'm thinking they should make an immediate impact in the team, you know, contributing with goals from midfield as the team surge to challenge for the PSL. Ngoba niyazi Chiefs akaze ya challenge for a PSL since Ernst Middendorp ngo 2019-2020 season, when Chiefs were beaten post lockdown on the last day of the PSL by Mamelodi Sundowns. So yeah, guys, I know for you guys it's not a nice memory. So yeah, guys, such internationals like Abotao and Abo Police, you know, they're going to contribute also in Africa, as they have experience with Bafana, and Abotao has played with Al Ahly, yeah, and won even you know, and is even been the CAF player of the year. So you know, signing Tau is a no-brainer, and seeing his name on this list, it tells me Uguti Kaizer Chiefs, they are trying to give Unabi all the tools that he needs to have success in the coming season. So yeah, I see also youngsters like Luke Bartman. You know, they should form a deadly combination with other youngsters like Umfundo Vilagazi, while passing range Sipumbule would open defenses wide open. Well, that's if Nabi listens to Bobby and decides to sign uSiphombule, because that signing is pending on the assessment. Like I've already indicated, uSiphombule, it's not yet a done deal, but at least it's a positive for him that they are able to look at him. I'm not sure about the exact terms ukuthi bamsignile already or just nje bayombheka, but Siphombule needs no introduction. Yeah, so guys, any great team needs players like abo Siphombule, player anama defense splitting passes, player akwazi ukudlala from box to box. Yeah, we all know, unfortunately, Siphombule, he is his own worst enemy, and yeah, he finds himself in a very awkward situation. And I think unenhlanhla, because Bobby actually still believes in him, because bebafuna ukumsigna, but yeah, now he chose to go for more money lapha ku Sundowns. But yeah, he's free now. Bobby, it looks like uyazama ukuthi amconvince uNabi ukuthi ambheke lapha umbuli. And then uLebohang Mapiri, he's played in Europe for clubs in Sweden, Portugal, France, since he was 18. He's basically been overseas since he was a teenager. So we will see how he adopts to the PSL, and if he can actually make the transition from European football to South African football. But yeah, uThabo Cele, I'm sure he will take him under his wing. If Cele didn't struggle, I don't think Phiri will struggle, because he is a natural South African. So mfana sekasi loyana uyalazi ibhola la ikasi, uzodlala ibhola la ikasi. And in terms of the defense, guys, the likes of Rivaldo Coetzee and Imo Okon are good enough to be starters. So the competition in defense will be very high. And yeah, the likes of Coetzee, they can come into midfield when there are no injuries. And yeah, Nyamazu Coetzee, he is an asset, because uyakwazi ukudlala emuva, uyakwazi ukudlala esiswini, and he can also play that hybrid role in terms of mangabe kudingakala that modern center back ekwazi ukudlala emuva makune back four, or idlale is emuva nasesiswini mangabe system iyachange. So it's very good for his versatility. Mhleli Mabuza and Fawaz Pasadine would then complete a solid backline with both fullbacks resembling the likes of Abu David Nyati and Sizwe Mutawung. Mabuza's speed, when I was very impressed when I watched some of his videos, and his overseas experience, will take the PSL by storm. While Pasadine, his left foot, would be an asset coming from a set piece, that sweet left foot. The likes of Michael Olunga, are going to score goals for fun from that kind of distribution. And yeah, goalkeeper Unabi has worked around the clock trying to secure Reynaldo Lina. It looks like Untwari, I don't know if they ilokuzana bayamfuna Untwari laphayana ku TS Galaxy, but I understand, like I've already indicated in the previous video which it looks like it's a swap deal between the two. Yeah, and also remember, guys, abo Veli Motwa ba ma free agent, abo Riyad Peterson ba ma free agent. So there's no shortage of quality goalkeepers that are on the market now, guys. Yeah, as for the list, any libeleni mele, I will just read it to you, and then I will say ukuthi player lina how many years ku contract. It's a list of 11, and then I'm going to read it to you guys. Number 1 is there, it's Reynaldo Lina, 3-year contract for Lina. And then number 2, Mihleli Mabuza, 3-year contract plus 1-year option. And then number 3, Fawaz Pasadine, it's a 3-year deal for Pasadine. Number 4, Ime Ukon, it's a 3-year plus 1-year option for Ime Ocon. And then 5, it's Rivaldo Cotier, it's a 1-year deal plus a 1-year option. 6, Sipho Mbule, it's got pending on Sipho Mbule. And then 7, Pesitau, it's a 1-year plus 1-year option. 8, I know this one will get most of you guys excited. 8 is Osman Opolis. Osman Opolis, a 3-year deal for him. And then 9 is Lebohang Piri. Lebohang Piri, it's a straight 2-year deal. 10 is Faisal Salum. Faisal Salum, straight 3-year deal. 11 is Michael Olunga. Michael Olunga, it's a straight 2-year deal. Yeah, and then on this email there's a little star that says 2 or 3 more signings to be finalized. So hey, ngathi Chiefs is serious revamp. So I don't know if it's this uzosignwa wonke umuntu that's on the list. Asimeleni press conference. I see also the press conference is on the 24th. So let's see if our sources with this guitar, guys, they are on point or not. So yeah, drop me a like and a subscribe, guys, and yeah, remember to tune in into the next video. Thank you for watching. Ciao.